welcome back to my channel. And welcome to another try-on video that is going to be disgustingly, irrelevant by the time I put this out, overdue. Products I'm using in this video that were new when I purchased them are most definitely not new now. But I got this shiz, I want to make some content out of it, I want to try it on camera for you all. And so today we are trying the Lunar Beauty Eternal Eclipse palette, which y'all know this is kind of out of my wheelhouse. I really like the neutrals. I'm down with that shiz, but we all know, for as gothic and alternative as I am, I don't use the grays very often, and we got this blue right here. I don't use blues very often, especially deep blues. So I was kind of struggling with what I wanted to do. I was like, I could go safe and use the neutrals because they're really, really pretty. But then I was thinking, I kind of want to F with these two shades right here. I kind of want to go dark and vampy and blue because I don't do that very often, and I ain't done that kind of shiz yet on camera for y'all. And if y'all had been watching a couple of my previous other ones, I feel like I did looks with a lot of the Raw Beauty Christie, the Trying Kimchi Chic Beauty. We kind of did that like neutrally situation. And we also have the brushes, and can I just say, thank you, Manny, for making these brushes $5 each, because I feel like his brand is actually taking into consideration like his subscribers, the younger ones, people who don't have as much money. And he's also kind of coming from a place like he's not forgetting his roots and understanding that, you know, you need affordable brushies, man. Now, I do have my other brushes on standby just in case this shiz doesn't work. Y'all know how the Melt Cosmetics review try-on went. Wasn't pretty. So I have got these. I think they're, I'm kind of, I don't like white brushes, let's just say that. And I love the ombre and the whatever. His aesthetic is disgustingly established. But if these are anything like Morphe brushes, it's not gonna be cute. And I have the gloss and the liquids lipstick. You all know that his liquid lipstick and his gloss formula are two of my absolute favorite. I have said it once, I will say it 1,000 times. There is not a product from him that I have tried that I have not enjoyed. So let's just get into this shiz. Bringing you all in closer. I'm not sweating today because I actually have the window open. I've been like, oh yeah, on hot days, whatever. Y'all know my homeostasis is all kinds of whack. We're actually trying a new primer today. I've tried it a couple times before. Several of y'all recommended me this. This is the Milani eyeshadow primer. So far, it's like, okay. Like, I just cannot seem to find a eye primer that works. I think my eyelids are just cursed at this point. Like, I do not understand what I am doing wrong. Am I using too much? Am I using too little? I am just trying to make an impeccable beat. That Urban Decay one, it was so weird. It worked for like a titchy bit, and then it just was like, no, I suck now. And I'm like, well, for $28, you better not. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go balls to the wall, and if it has issues, it has issues. I'm gonna start out with Smoke. We're gonna go real simple. I'm gonna do Smoke, and then I'm gonna do Lagoon. Then we're gonna touch something up here. It'll be good. It'll be good. I have confidence in myself. Not really. And I'm gonna be using the Lunar Beauty LBE1. Oh, Lunar Beauty Lunar Beauty Eye 1? Yeah, it's gotta be like Lunar Beauty Eye something. I don't know. I remember back in the OG days, people would be like, taking my MAC Z6 12,000 double crease cross brush. And now I'm like, what is this brush? His name is Bob and I love him. All right, Bob, let's get some. Yeah, let's do this. Let's just do this. I'm using this one. Just a little bit of pigment. Just a little bit of pigment. Maybe too fluffy a brush for this whateverness. Of course, just kind of Tap, 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 tap. Dub, 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 dub. Oh my goodness, I hate trying new brushes on camera. I'm trying new eyeshadow and new brushes. It's always a fun time had all around. So, what's been happening with y'all? If any of y'all keep up with me on the like Snapchat and Twitterverse and all of that jazz, and for people who tell me they want to join, that's always down below. You can find information like what I'm wearing, my wig, you know, that sort of thing, jewelry, although I have a hard time linking my rings. Okay, I definitely need something firmer, so I'm just going in with my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. You all know you've seen this on my channel. It has been a repeat user. I just like how it packs and builds for what I like to use. Y'all know I don't do the whole like whatever technique that is. I'm not good at that shiz. Keeping an eye on my camera, and of course the saturation wants to be a big butt. I don't have any fallout though, so that's nice. I find that his eyeshadows tend to be, I mean, y'all have heard me talk about Lunar Beauty. He is a disgustingly underrated, I love how I'm saying like Manny is the brand. I mean, he is the brand. It's like yeah. Anyway, I find his products very, very underrated. Like, he's just out here releasing his aesthetically pleasing stuff, bomb diggity formulas. He ain't being problematic. The only problem he had was like, oh, was it his first palette, the Life's a Drag one, where it was that like PayPal issue? All right, it's packed on there pretty good. I don't have the prettiest edges, but I don't think I typically do ever. Let me see how this side goes, and then I'll decide if I have to go in and really F with this. Okay, so this is the eye that is like typically problematic. It has this little section here right in the crease that's like, no. No color, no pigment, no nothing. You just get to suck it up. But how have you all been? I've been okay. I've been better. I've been having a real struggle bus time with the depression. Like, let's just be real here. You can actually see it perfectly. That little section right there. No matter what primer, no matter what foundation I use, it always seems to pop up. It makes blending my eyeshadow in this outer area really freaking difficult, and it makes me frustrated and angry. Because if you think the first color looks bad when you're dealing with this, the second color, Jesus take the wheel. You got a 5-year-old up in here playing with makeup. Not that you could see anyway because of my saturation. And someone mentioned that it's probably my background, the black background, which black definitely has the, like, whenever like I do try on hauls and I hold up a black item, saturation would just, yeah. But not entirely sure when this video is gonna go up. Probably fairly soon after I film and edit it, just because, like I said, this palette came out a while ago. I'm going to put this video up first, and I'm also going to be doing a review. So if you watch this, definitely stay tuned for that. But I'm kind of just trying to keep myself together here. Like, these last 3 months have been just like, especially this last month has just been really hard for some reason. Like, I am reaching caregiver burnout 1000 at this point, which is why I'm going to be taking a little break and going to Virginia. Can you not? Right there? Can you not? It doesn't look bad. I'm just easily frustrated, and I've been trying to, like, come on, do the things that make you happy. Do the things that bring you joy. Part of the problem is one of the things that brings me joy is eating really badly. I have gained quite a few pounds. I need to get back on that healthy eating track. I need to get back on the exercising track. I just need to do what my body needs me to do to actually feel better and feel good. Like, I think you can kind of see it. You see that just little teeny tiny lighter section right there? That is the spot. But I'm thinking this looks okay. Probably not my best blend, but very rarely do we actually get my best blend on camera for you all. All right, now I'm gonna go in with a brush shape that is a little bit more familiar. We have got the LBE 2, and I'm gonna go right on into Lagoon, and we're gonna smoke this shiz out with some blue. Because y'all haven't seen it yet, but I filmed an anti-haul where I anti-hauled the Storybook Cosmetics Van Gogh palette because I don't use blue a lot. Like, I really like it when I do use it, but like if I'm gonna go for a weird color, you know, it's gonna be like red, green, purple, rosy, you know, that sort of situation. I very rarely use blue, and most of that palette is blue, and it's beautiful and amazing, and I really want it, but you know, I really want to start experimenting with like more smoky eye looks because I don't really do that. I mean, I used to before I feel had a good grasp of how I like to do my makeup. I would do like black just all over and everywhere. Blue is really pretty. I don't think you're gonna be able to, oh, a little bit. The problem with not having a fancy camera is okay, all right, it looks awful on camera. I hate that. It looks really pretty in person. Like, this is a pretty blue. It's like definitely like a navy blue, which is honestly not my thing, period. Like, even if I think about like colors that aren't makeup that I like and enjoy, let me just say navy blue does not come to my mind. Still really pretty. Figure out how I'm gonna pack this shimmer all up on here. Got a titchy bit of fallout right there. Not a huge amount, but you know, enough. I think I look good with a smoky eye, you know. Let's see if this eyelid wants to play. Probably not. All right, I don't understand what that section is. I think I keep saying this. I hit 30 and that's it. My body's going downhill from now. Did you know, like, there's a certain era in like France where they were like, all right, the peak of a woman is 16 and everything is downhill after that. And I'm just like, okay, that seems a bit extreme. This like blue smoke situation, not mad about it at all. I have a wig I was thinking of wearing if like this look turned out good and I had I don't know, a fancy of wanting to, I don't know, film some more after this. It's less of a like gradient that I'm doing and more of just kind of like a, ooh, that looks better. See, it's pretty. I can do makeup. This brush is going to be a bish to clean. That's why I hate white bristle brushes. I'm really happy with this. Oh, it looks so nice and smoky. Let's see if I can get rid of that fallout without it streaking. No, it's streaked. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna pop some shimmer up on this shiz, and I'm gonna kind of counteract. Well, we're gonna start and see, then I might put something else on it, but we're gonna kind of tone down the smokiness and go with flare right here, starting off with the LBE 5. Let's see how this works. Looks like it's gonna be nice. We'll have to see. I really wanted to try this palette because I love his stuff, but I do like things that push me out of my comfort zone, like that Melt Cosmetics, the red and black one that I was like, wow, smoky looks are gonna be my favorite thing from now on. I think when I go to Virginia and come back, I'm gonna bring a like glitter glue or something like that, and I'm gonna try adding that to this section here because I've noticed I've been struggling with getting shimmers to adhere there. And I think it's partly because I bring my initial eyeshadow down so far that it doesn't want to adhere to the matte eyeshadow I've got there. I'm actually going to try with the typical shimmer brush that I use. This is the Moda SM shader. I'm going to see if it's any different. This one is a bit stiffer. That's why I like it for really putting on and packing on shimmers. Yeah, that's a bit more opaque. Going on just a bit smoother, but I do definitely want to try this kind of thing with like the primer situation going on. Okay, I am pretty pleased with that. I'm gonna do that lower lash line. There's a lot of like kick up and whatever fits in from the shimmer. I'm going to be trying out this little baby here. This is the LBE6. And I actually think I'm going to do close to here. I'm going to do this rose thorn shade here, which is kind of like Anastasia Beverly Hills Buon Fresco in the Modern Renaissance palette. Just wanted to add a little pop of different definition because we're being artsy fartsy. It's a really pretty shade going up on there. Then using the same brush, I'm just gonna go in and do the gray there and connect that in the corner right here. Yep. Oh, it goes so nice. I love his stuff so much. He has yet to disappoint in terms of quality. Thank you very freaking much. It's a really nice detail brush. I like this shiz. Look at that. Look at that nice dainty little corner. Now we're gonna go over here. This is usually the more difficult side. Then last but not least, obviously we're gonna do Lagoon and just really finish that off up in here, make it all kinds of cohesive. They blend so nice, so smoothly together. This is such a nice formula. Okay, it actually looks a bit worse on camera, but I really like it so far. The only thing is this shimmer is kind of I think that's because of all the mattes I piled down on that shiz. I'm going to go throw some eyeliner up on this, and then we're going to do the rest of my face for funsies. Not my best eyeliner, but as we have learned basically when I do my makeup on camera, very little is actually my best. Obviously, we are priming my face with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I just recently used up the one I was using previously. I tried using the Ciate London like watermelon primer. Y'all would have seen that in my December hits and misses, and it just didn't do it for me the same way this shiz does. We are going to be using a different foundation, mostly because with the Physicians Formula one, I'm like 98% done with the light one, and the way I get my correct color is I mix the light one with the dark one, and the dark one, even though it used to be their lightest shade, is way too dark for me. So we are using the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better Foundation plus skincare. You know, I'm typically not a fan of like, I don't know, makeup that says it has skincare in it. I'm just in it for the foundation, and it has a really nice natural finish, which y'all know is the shiz that I go for. Your girl enjoys a light natural coverage, as it were, and this worked out really well. You know, I enjoy their what is it? Their CC cream. This is kind of awful because I'm doing this and it keeps blocking the light. Okay, I actually had to go off and film that separately because literally I'm like, I cannot see what I'm supposed to do. And that is not how anyone wants to be when beaten the face. I am concealing with my Tarte Shape Tape, and as I say in each of these videos that I use it, we're getting a little bit closer to getting done. Although I've been using this thing for quite a while now. Most of y'all, can you not? I hate you so much. I'm just trying to get this, make it look nice, and you blow out. You blow out. But most of y'all know I've been trying to use up this shiz for like such a long time. I'm like, come on, this is why I have not bought. If there's one thing that I haven't bought in 2020, it was concealers. I didn't buy no new concealer, man. Just like, girl, it's taking you so long to get even semi-close to using this. And setting powders, we ain't buying no setting powders no more. Because they just take so long to use up. I had that sample, that like, I don't know, like sample size of the Cover FX one, which I have a full size of, which I haven't broken into yet because I haven't used up a full size of any of my others. But it took me like 3 months of constant constant use to get that covered. Just little teeny tiny, not to be seen sample. It took me, like I said, like 3 months of constant and consistent use, and I was like, holy shiznit. Nothing makes you more painfully aware of how long it takes to actually use a product up than when you are trying to use that shiz up. Like, I use this Laura Mercier like just about every time I use my, and I've got crap tons. I will be buried with this Laura Mercier stuff. I mean, I love it, yeah, but the real reason is going to be simply because there's just so stinking much of it. And y'all know when it comes to my powder, we do just the titchiest bit. Like, I still need to do, I haven't decided when, but I still need to do that, like doing my makeup like a beauty guru YouTuber, and I am absolutely dreading the amount of concealer and setting powder I'm going to use. My skin, I'm gonna have a whole like reset, pamper me day, because my skin is gonna be so dry. Then for blush, obviously I had to use the Lunar Beauty Moon Prism blush palette. I mean, can we just discuss his gloriously streamlined aesthetic? I love it. We got Sailor Moon and the Sailor Scouts, then we got Queen Beryl all up in this shiz. I absolutely live for his aesthetic and packaging. He has found himself, and it is beautiful. So to sort of proc off of this rosy tone here, I'm going to go into Spacey right here with my Real Techniques multitask brush. Gonna get a little bit of powder up in here. Can you fluff up? Thank you. Right, let's get the thing off of it. Thank you. I never take those off. It's funny because it looks so like almost neutral in the pan, and then when you put it on your cheeks, it's this more like mauve-y. Can you not? It's more like this mauve-y rosy tone situation going on, which I really enjoy. This is pretty. I like this. I love it when an unintentional look comes together, because I really go into these things. I like kind of like to know, I'm like, okay, this is the blush I'm going to use. This is the highlighter I'm going to use, but I never really know how well the eyeshadow part of it is going to work, because I have kind of faith in myself, but as y'all have seen in other try-ons, it can go like, I don't know, 30 degrees from hell really quick. So we have a nice rosy flush going on situation. And then I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Sugar Glow Kit. This is the one that is in my Project Pan for 2021. So I won't show you progress or anything like that, but I am going to use it on my face. Using my Milani All Over Blending, I'm going to start with Starburst, and this doesn't have a mirror. I'm gonna start with Starburst and just kind of sort of gently sweep that just a titchy bit. I really am very much into like layering my highlighter. Like, I'll start with the one that like really goes well with my blush, and then we'll jack that up. Y'all know me, I've just been having all kinds of fun with my highlighter recently. I'm just like, you only live once, and if you can't go balls to the wall with your highlighter, then am I even living? Okay, so like the Starburst looks nice, but then I'm gonna top it off on the real high points with Marshmallow, which is one of my favorite pale people friendly golds of all time, and that is the main shade that I am working towards panning, because I've got the most, well, not panning, but just, you know, using it up, using a significant amount of it while I have it. I just want to see progress, not necessarily pan, although pan would be nice. We'll certainly have to see what 2020 brings us in that category. I hate you. Hopefully 2021 brings me less saturation, because I've had it. I really have. I'm so done. And then y'all know I just take my blush brush and just kind of soften the edges between the highlighter and the blush, making it look all sorts of infused with my complexion. Give me grace, give me radiance, give me beauty. I topped this shiz off with a little bit of the Morphe X Jeffree Star Starberry setting spray because it's my absolute favorite and it gives me a glowy, dewy complexion. You can hate me all you want. I have it, I bought it, I'm gonna use it. Then for the lippies, obviously we have the ever so popular Zaya. I love this liquid lipstick. It is so beautiful and so perfect for this collection. Just tonally, it is just perfection. And then we have the Aura Gloss, which I love his lipsticks and his glosses, so I'm so down for this shiz. We're gonna start off with the liquid lipstick as if it's gonna end any different than all the other times I try to put on liquid lipstick. I suck at it. I say it every blinking time. Eyeliner and liquid lipstick, anything that requires a significant amount of precision, just no, it's not happening. Oh, but it's so pretty though. It's like this spiced mulled cider color. Okay, so we actually had a reapplication. Yeah, like I was doing it on camera and it was like, woo, definitely not straight and beautiful and crisp and amazing. Not that it is now, but it is definitely better than it was. And whether I'm filming later or not, when I put my makeup on is when I take the photography pictures for my OnlyFans regular page content. So I just wanted to be like mostly presentable for that. But I must admit I am absolutely not upset with this look at all. I guess my last couple of try-ons has really just kind of realized my love for the more intense smoky eye look. Like I said, I just don't reach for black a lot. I used to reach for gray a lot more, but using these colors and like the Milk Cosmetics, you know, Beetlejuice thing, I mean, it just might be a thing I need to do more. And I need to incorporate like color in with this. Like, could you imagine doing a smoky eye like this with like a bright, vivid green shimmer all up on the lid? Thank you. So far, I am really pleased with this palette. He's just got a really great brand. He's got really good concepts, really good themes and aesthetics. He stays very true to himself and like his vibe and his whatever while still making something. I feel like this is actually something that's kind of a little bit more unique and different. His packaging is amazing. Obviously, this is just a first impressions. Jury is out on the brushes. Y'all know when it comes to trying new brushes, I'm like, I have what I love and I very rarely like to break from what I love. Knew I was gonna love the liquid lipstick because his liquid lipstick formula is one of the best on the market. Breathable, pigmented, just absolutely amazing. Honestly, really kind of feeling myself right now. I got like my little high pony going on. I could get like extensions or something and we could have like a Ariana Grande wannabe moment. Like, oh, the 90s called and they want their everything back. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it's not too freakishly long. These kind of tend to be, especially if I'm like rambling and babbling and doing whatever. It's kind of just me on camera playing with makeup. I like filming these. Y'all seem to like watching them, so I'll probably keep filming them. And it's actually become very therapeutic for me. I think I said this in my last one. Well, maybe not the Give Me Glow one. That one was an exercise in frustration. But like when I'm feeling like I'm kind of like burned out on like filming videos and coming up with ideas and stuff like that, kind of just getting on here and doing my makeup on camera as a video had just like kind of dislodges me from that and helps me keep moving forward. So I really enjoy doing these. They're serve multiple purposes. I would love to know what y'all have to feel about this palette. Definitely stay tuned for my full review. And I hope to see you in that video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. And as always, keep it real. Mwah!